Welcome back, mates. Crypto Lovers Trading Group. What we're doing this morning, a little after 10 a.m. We're talking altcoins Thursday. Hope everybody's had a great week. Shout out to everybody down in Miami this week for the Bitcoin conference. Well done, you guys. Keep it going. We're talking altcoins. Obviously, we know what's happened. I just did a video on Avalanche. Now I'm going to piggyback that with Solana. The charts almost look identical if you really think about it. Again, what happened this week? Bitcoin obviously failed at its strike above resistance level of 48,000. That's supply demand bubble. Came all the way back down. Support didn't hold. Fell back into the 42,000 zone. Now it's back in the mid 4,300s. Pretty much staying within that continuation pattern. There's no real news. None of this had anything to do with crypto, in my opinion. All had to do with the global markets, what's happening in Ukraine, the ruble, more sanctions, all that stuff, the stock market being off 300-400 points, all that good mess. So you have to understand that that's the behavior now that's setting the stage. But nothing's really changed, okay? But this gives you the opportunity. These are the opportunities to add altcoins to your bags and stacks. Doesn't matter if you're on Coinbase, Binance, FTX. I'm looking at FTX right now with Solana because I know a lot of people this year have kind of moved to FTX as a spot exchange. And so when you look at the chart where we're at here, obviously it's broke here. Again, use your methods. Broke here. Broke below the 721. All the way back down. Sold all the way back down to 110. I thought it was going to get to about 108, maybe 105, just because this is where we were at right here. You know? And then if you go one level down, you're in the middle of that range. Okay? So now we're sitting right here today, a little after 10 a.m. We got a 7-day moving average of 117.70, which is basically, we've moved above that, but we've moved above it on the wick on the 4-hour. Okay, that doesn't interest me. Okay, so right now I'm on the sidelines. Okay, in terms of a leverage trade. Now, if we move up here in the next 4-hour candle, or in this 4-hour candle, we move solidly above that 7-day moving average. That's bullish for me. That predicates me to take a look at a 5x or 10x trade across the board in all these altcoins that are breaking their 7-day. Now, if I perceive there to be a large enough gap between the 7 and 21 day that I believe will be filled, I will raise leverage to 20 or 25x, depending on what the token is. And I know what the volume, the average volume, support and resistance levels, and all of those things. So here you've got a narrower gap. The gap is really 6 basis points, 117 to 123. That's a great, I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a great gap to leverage trade in. Okay. And then you want to look at, okay, it gets to 123. It breaks through its 21-day moving average. What's next after that in terms of keeping your trade open, right? Or waiting to enter in at 123 if you're more of a conservative or cautious investor and trader. Well, you've got this up here at 132. So that is a 9 basis point move after breaking out of the 21-day to 132. Now think about it. Think about if you got in at 117, 118, breaking the 7-day. Okay, we'll just say 120. You get in at 120, you've broken the 7-day, right? You're targeting the 21-day at 123. And then beyond is 132. That's a 12 basis point move from your entry. And even if you're on 5x leverage or even 3x leverage, that's a great trade, a great return on a over $100 asset. That's a great return. And that's how you want to play it. That's how you got to structure it. Like in terms of setting your entry, but also setting your exit at the same time, setting your target level and understanding what's happening right now in the market. Okay. That's changing things up. You dropped at RSI level of 21. That's massively oversold. It's coming all the way back. So it's come all the way back 10 to 12 basis points on the RSI in 8 hours. And so that's why right now you want to watch the 7-day for Solana, focus on that level, and then play the buy up on a break of the 7-day. And then watch it for the rest of